So again, quick recap, this is how we help a company generate these $38 million ARR with a project that lasted about 6 weeks for us to implement. The CEO was facing pressure from the market, from the board. The company is in the genomic space. They have this very sophisticated platform called SAFE that allows doctor to prescribe a genetic test for a patient, but it does so based on the medical history of the patient and his or her family. And so the first challenge that we have solved for them was the ability of capturing medical history recursively, so that not only we would have the history of the patient, but also of all the members of the family, 1 or 2 levels in. The second issue that I would like to focus a little bit more today is related to creating a scalable configuration. Because if you think about it, all these hospitals are different, and so they required a different type of configuration of the SAFE system. Specifically, the information that needed to be configured are related to the type of questions the AI assistant asked the patient. There were some hospitals that wouldn't be handling a certain type of test, and so it wouldn't make sense for the AI assistant to ask those questions. The hospital information, those are different obviously from one hospital to the other one, but they are very important because in the communication between the doctor and the patient, the right information needed to be stored into the platform. And then the third item that needs to be configured for every one of these hospitals was the scheduler. And the scheduler it's not an easy thing, because very often the scheduler is managed through the EMR or EHR system, which is like the CRM system for an healthcare organization, right? It's managed through that system. And so what we needed to make sure is that the AI system was connected to the EHR system. So what was our solution? How did we do it? We created a zero code configuration module. So you don't need to be a programmer. We didn't have to touch the code to make this happen. That was the important thing. Same thing for the ability, zero code for the ability of modifying the dialog flow. So we wanted the AI assistant to have different behaviors for different hospitals, and we wanted to be able to implement that without having to change the code, and we were successful with that. And then the third thing was to implement a connectors architecture so that no matter what EHR or EMR system that particular hospital was using, we were able to connect to it. So this was the second issue and how we solved it. And there is one major issue that we were able to solve for our partner, and I'll share it with you in the next video.